Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. Did you know that electric vehicles are causing more accidents than their internal combustion engine counterparts? Shocking, right? Data from LexisNexis Solutions reveals that new EV owners are filing insurance claims at a higher rate. It seems that the transition to electric is not as smooth as we'd like, with EVs crashing 14% more than ICE cars. Some EV owners are even considering going back to their old gas guzzlers. Let's dive into why this is happening. Point number 7, the need for speed. When it comes to acceleration, electric vehicles have a clear edge over their internal combustion engine counterparts. Take Tesla models as an example. These EVs can achieve breathtaking accelerations in under 3 seconds. While this makes for an exhilarating driving experience, it's not always ideal for everyday driving. The way an electric motor powers the wheels is fundamentally different from traditional gas engines and their transmissions. Unlike gas engines, which have a gradual power buildup, EVs deliver instant power and torque. Their throttle response is immediate, regardless of the speed. This can pose challenges for inexperienced drivers, particularly in low-speed city traffic and parking areas. Most drivers are accustomed to the throttle response of gas-powered cars. However, EVs respond differently to pedal pressure, with their pedals being more sensitive. Figuring out the right amount of pressure in different situations can take time. This issue is especially common among drivers who alternate between EVs and gas-powered cars. The transition between the two types of vehicles can be less than smooth, adding another layer of complexity to the driving experience. Point number 6, the one-pedal challenge. While some might argue that electric vehicles and internal combustion engine cars are essentially the same, the driving experience tells a different story. One key difference lies in the concept of one-pedal driving, unique to EVs. Unlike traditional cars, which have separate pedals for acceleration and braking, EVs use the same pedal for both tasks. When you lift your foot off the accelerator in an EV, the vehicle slows down rapidly instead of coasting. This feature, while offering benefits like convenience and brake preservation, can be a challenge to master. It can be particularly confusing in emergency situations when a quick brake is needed. This confusion around one-pedal braking is a common cause of accidents among inexperienced EV drivers. So while EVs and ICE cars may look similar, the driving experience they offer is quite distinct. Point number 5, the weight of power. While EVs boast impressive acceleration, they present unique challenges in everyday driving. The convenience and safety levels are compromised due to several factors, one of which is the additional weight. EVs derive their power from large, heavy batteries, making them significantly heavier than their gas-powered counterparts. For instance, the Nissan Sentra sedan weighs less than 3,100 pounds, while the smaller all-electric Leaf weighs between 3,500 and 4,000 pounds. This weight difference becomes even more pronounced in higher vehicle classes, with the GMC Hummer EV tipping the scales at nearly 10,000 pounds. Despite its hefty weight, it boasts 1,000 horsepower and can reach 60 miles per hour in about 3 seconds, making it a challenge to handle such a potent mix of power and weight. The issue of weight has been somewhat mitigated by placing the batteries under the floor, lowering the center of gravity, and reducing body lean in corners. However, the added weight still poses a challenge, especially for inexperienced EV drivers who may not apply enough brake force or brake too late, particularly when cornering at high speeds. These factors contribute to the higher accident rate among EVs. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore point number 4, Tesla's unique features. Electric vehicles, hailed as the vehicles of the future, are often decked out with a myriad of high-tech features, both essential and superfluous. Think large screens, advanced connectivity, and sophisticated driver assist systems. Tesla models in particular embody this focus on ultimate convenience, including a unique ignition and vehicle start system. In traditional driver's education, one of the first lessons is how to start a vehicle, whether it involves turning a key or pressing a start button. However, Tesla has revolutionized this process. All you need to do is sit in a Tesla, and it starts automatically. While this is incredibly convenient, it presents a unique challenge. EVs don't emit any noise or vibrations, making it difficult to discern whether they're on or off. This can be particularly problematic for inexperienced drivers, especially in places like parking lots and garages where frequent stops and maneuvers are the norm. So, while EVs may represent the future of driving, they come with their own set of challenges that require a new learning curve for drivers. Point number 3, silent, but not always safe. The silent operation of electric vehicles is often appreciated for the smooth and comfortable ride it offers. However, this silence can be a double-edged sword, particularly for pedestrians. The lack of engine noise makes it difficult for them to hear an approaching EV, leading to potential safety risks, especially in parking areas and other shared spaces. Reports suggest that the silent operation of EVs results in approximately 2,400 injuries annually. In response to this, the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration has implemented a new rule requiring all new electric cars and hybrids to emit a warning sound at speeds below 18.6 miles per hour. However, this rule doesn't address the issue for the EVs already on the road. It remains to be seen how authorities will tackle this challenge and whether a solution will be found to equip used EVs with this feature. Point number 2. The future is here. Autopilot and semi-autonomous driving. Electric cars, as the vehicles of tomorrow, come equipped with advanced safety and driver assistance features. Among these, autonomous driving systems are the most notable. Tesla's Autopilot, GM's Super Cruise, and Ford's Blue Cruise are examples of semi-autonomous driving systems that offer hands-free driving. However, these systems are not without their flaws. They rely on a complex network of sensors, radars, and sophisticated software, which are still in the early stages of development. This means that software errors, which can lead to dangerous situations, are still a possibility. Tesla has even allowed its users to beta test the latest version of Autopilot, without any formal safety training or controlled conditions. The human factor also plays a significant role. Misinformed, irresponsible, or careless drivers can misuse these systems. There have been reports of drivers falling asleep with Autopilot engaged. In one tragic incident, a Tesla with Autopilot engaged crashed with no one behind the wheel, resulting in 2 fatalities. Point number 1. The learning curve. Taking into account all the factors we've discussed, it's clear that driving an electric vehicle is a different experience compared to driving a traditional gas-powered car. There's a learning curve involved, and the transition can be challenging for a variety of reasons. This is particularly true for older drivers who have years of experience with gas-powered cars. They're accustomed to a certain response from the acceleration pedal, the sound and vibration of the engine, and so on. Less experienced drivers often struggle with handling EVs due to their additional weight. Furthermore, the introduction of autonomous driving and other advanced driver assist features presents new safety challenges. Given these factors, it's not surprising that EVs are involved in more accidents than traditional gas-powered vehicles. Adapting to the new way of driving takes time, often more than most drivers initially anticipate. This could be one of the reasons why a significant number of EV owners are dissatisfied with their vehicles and are considering switching back to internal combustion engines. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of EVs. Don't forget to subscribe to Highway Herald to stay updated on the latest vehicle news and our upcoming videos. See you next time.